All right, everyone, we've got another rainy day here in Virginia, which I don't really mind. Whenever there's storms, you get rain, obviously, but when you get storms, you also get waves. So that's kind of what we're looking for this time of year, these systems that just kind of blow through, create a little bit of a swell for us. So that's what we've got today. Sometime later on this afternoon, we should get a little bit of a wind switch and it should go offshore. And not only that, but there's a coastal lobe developing. And whenever that happens, that's when you can really get kind of these sneaker swells, because they kind of blow up really quick. They're short period wind swells. So as quick as they, ramp up, they dissipate. So there's short windows of opportunity. But I think with this swell, we've got kind of enough wind blowing into the beach that we're gonna have a pretty fun run of swell later today, whenever the wind switches offshore, and then tomorrow as well. And tomorrow I actually might try and travel north a little bit to surf a new spot. So I'm gonna get into work and kind of dive into what kind of the models are doing, because there is a whole lot more to surfing than just kind of going to the beach. You have to know where the waves are gonna be good, know the right weather conditions for a certain surf spot. So that's what I really enjoy. I like diving into the numbers and into the details to see kind of what I'm looking for. So that's the goal today. Hopefully we score some fun waves.
Hey, he's recording for that YouTube vlog over here at work. Is he allowed to do that?
What are you doing back here?
It's getting good.
I haven't even looked at the cams yet.
right, what's up everyone? We have made it to the spot. We're going through kind of a wilderness area right now, so it seems really off the beaten path, which is pretty sick. So we are on our way to the beach and really stoked. Waves look good. The last time I checked the buoys, it was like 6 feet at 8 seconds. I don't know what to expect at this spot with that kind of size. And I also haven't checked it in a little bit, so it could have dropped a little bit since then. But I think we're gonna score. New spot, you know, I could have just stayed home and, you know, scored some proper Virginia Beach waves, but I figured why not? There's a swell that's looking good for up here where I'm at. I drove a couple hours north, and why not just find a new spot? So that's what we're doing now. Got some, whoa, there's horses over there. This place is so off the path, it's pretty sick. So we're about to roll up to the beach any minute now and get in the water. So let's do it. Scored. I'm exhausted and hungry. That was like a 4-hour session. Phew.